Woke up and said, say, you animals, in the morning you're making too much noise. Why don't you all practice singing or something so it doesn't sound so terrible? Well, the animals agreed that's a pretty good idea, and they began to practice singing. But you know, anytime someone's singing or anything, there's a lot of competition, so they got louder. So the very next day, the old man said, oh, wait a minute, hold it, you animals. You do sound a bit more harmonious, but you're too loud. I tell you what, this is what we'll do. We'll have a singing contest, and whoever wins the singing contest will wake the rest of us up in the morning. So the animal said, say, that's a good idea. Now, there was a large snake that was lying in the grass, and he heard what the old man said. Snake had never won anything, and he had it in his mind, it would be great to win the singing contest. So Snake crawled off, and he began to rehearse. About the most he could get was hisses, you see. So he decided to crawl around and see how the other animals were doing with their singing, and he came across Dog, and Dog was going, Snake said, oh, I can do better than that. And he crawled along, and as he was crawling along, he stopped beneath a tree. And about that time, Bird lit in the top of the tree, and she began to sing. Oh, it was a beautiful song. When Snake heard that, he thought to himself, there's no way that he could out-sing Bird. And he was lying there on the ground. Bird flew down to peck at some insects on the ground. And it was at that point that Snake realized how small Bird was. So he got an idea. He thought. So he creeped up behind Bird, real quiet, where she didn't see him, nor did she hear him. And when he got in striking distance, he reached out and caught Bird in his mouth. But he didn't hurt it. No, he didn't hurt Bird at all. What he did, he held Bird behind his teeth, you see. And when he raised his head and smiled, the sunlight came between his teeth. Bird saw the sunlight, and she began to sing. And it looked as though the singing was coming from Snake. And he said, this will work perfectly. And he started crawling toward the singing contest area. Now, on the way, he met Dog. Dog saw Snake and said, Snake, are you going to the singing contest? Snake didn't say anything. He just raised his head. He smiled. And when he smiled, the sunlight came between his teeth. Bird saw the sunlight, and what did she do? She began to sing. And it looked as though the singing was coming from Snake. And Dog said, wow, Snake, you must have been taking singing lessons or something. Man. The Snake crawled along. And as he was crawling, he met Horse. And Horse saw Snake crawling along. He said, oh, Snake, are you going to the singing contest? Snake didn't say anything. He just raised his head. He smiled. The sunlight came between his teeth. And what happened?
Bird started singing.
The bird began to sing. Well, and Horse was amazed. He said, Snake, that's amazing. Snake didn't say anything. He just crawled on. When he got to the contest area, all the animals were lined up one behind the other to take their turn, standing up.